Hello everyone, welcome to our Digimon Cyber Sleuth walkthrough. We've taken a new case, this is episode 30. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll probably just show the build up for this one. This one doesn't seem super story related, so we'll just see the text of it. I'll probably go through it off screen and we'll cut back towards the end. But this is required to continue the game, so there's that. So this is the club that's like really into the supernatural and strange. Okay, here's everybody. The whole gang's here as well. Calling me surprised to see you all still part of the club. Takes guts to say you're on after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on my. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all, now that I know there are really strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. I just don't say I didn't warn you to be caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing the research precisely to prevent this from happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive, everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. It's fine, I promise. That's our job as the research club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, you put it like that. When you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call around here. Exactly, I couldn't have put it better myself. That's what I hope for coming from our vice president. Okay. Let's see. I mean, there's Bleeding Mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby of the first floor for starters. There's the skeleton pool home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turned to bones overnight. Rumor has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remain unsolved, so naturally. Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already. You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base as a detective. If you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want you to figure out what's behind three-legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into Kata, who roams the floors in Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into Reaper Elevation, which descends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 AM. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find about Master Tip Tap the Spirit. Ooh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends. Well, what do you say? Will you go for it? We're headed to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. Alright, cool. So this is just what we're going to be working on, is like these 4. If you have questions, leave it in the comments on how to finish them. But we probably won't show them on screen, because I feel like they're not super story related. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Alright, cool. So once this dial... Oh, Pete. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? There's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with Sally's body. Control over data is slipping. Really, Sally seems to even forgotten what's happened there. Cool. Do we head out to K Cafe? Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has finally come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place. Right, since the reports of 3-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go on from there. Alright, let's get to work. Okay, so we're going to get to work on these cases, and then we will see you at the end of them, because they're pretty straightforward. If you have questions though, leave a comment, and we'll see you at the end. Okay, we're back. I'm so glad we didn't go through that on screen. You just talked to them, and then it was an old man who was making all the noises and stuff. So they should be telling. Yeah, it's like an old man who takes morning walks at like 4 a.m. Truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here, but who could have ever seen all of this coming? So case is solved. Hopefully this is the last time we see this group of people, because they just throw us off the story completely. Like, EXAMON's flying somewhere and we're running around this building. I'm also skipping the text because it's not super important. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination, that's fantastic attitude to have. So they're just happy that they solved the case at this point. But I do think there's a little bit more to do. So I'm trying to get past this so we can at least intro that before we jump to the mission. Catch you two later. Alright, sweet. Looks like just two of us again. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those club kids are something though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? Alright, cool. So I think Pete is going to be disturbed though. Huh. So this is the old man. What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder. This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. Oh, Pete! Is that his Digimon partner? Miko. Oh man, hope it is. Pete needs a happy ending. Cool, we have a new case. Alright, so once you beat that, this case ends. Oh, we went up the sleuth rank too. Top Cyber Sleuth. Sweet. I think there's a new case. Get ready for another case soon. Is it not here yet? Alright, cool. So I think we have to go activate the case. I'm pretty sure. I think we need to go to floor 3. Let's do that. Cool. And if it's not here, then we'll cut to where we need to go. Nothing yet. But I think there's a lot on this floor though, right? Yeah. Kinda. Huh. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Oh no, Pete. What happened? What, Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back here for now. A new case just came in as cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Alright, cool. So this is the case that we need. I think the last case we need to do before we get back onto the story for a little bit. So let's just head down. I don't think it makes sense to cut, because we're about to be there in a second. I do hope Pete's okay. And let's see what this mission is. This case. Oh, 4 stars. Dang. And we get a memory up. Sweet. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully they take us straight there. The case comes in from old man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the club members. I do. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyways, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt for you to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Cool. On our way to the cafe. And this should be the last part of chapter... Well, I think there's 2 more parts of chapter 16, honestly. But we're getting there. Chapter 15 was super long. Like, I took like a break from the game after chapter 15. Because it was just so long. So much to do. Alright, we're almost at K Cafe. Whew. Dang, it's a whole earthquake. Well, the world is like falling apart. Feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. Alright, let's see what's going on in K Cafe. Oh. Welcome, grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you'd like. Appreciate it. An earthquake. No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. Interesting. So old man's not there right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning. Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. Yeah, that makes sense to me. The next day, early morning. Oh, I have to go back? Why didn't I just stay there? Alright, let's take the elevator this time. I feel like it could have just like time jumped us there. Like, it's not like we're doing anything else in the world. Okay, let's see what's up. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting. Yeah, sorry about that. You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but couldn't find me? You must just have bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. Old cranky man. Amiko, you see, he's inside this wall here. There's that earthquake. Are you okay, Cafe, right now? Picking up readings of really strong digital vibrations coming on from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What's that, an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine the way they are. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. Aw, that's sad. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Sally, please leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. Sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Ah, I did finally get through to you again. The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The waves are gushing out, so much so in fact that they're forming a synthetic line, a digital line of sorts. Cool, so we have to hop in there. Let's do it. We have a strong team with us. And yep, there's the connection jump. So this is to find Pete, I'm assuming. Oh, Pete's just let me be. Let's organize our team really quick, just to balance it. Here and here. I like that group. Feels very balanced to me. Okay. And let's see what Digimon we get in here. Oh, Monzemon. So, I think what we're probably gonna do, because this dimensional rift, we've seen a bunch of them, is we'll just cut through this and get to Pete. And then, if you have any questions on how to get there, let me know. But it should be pretty straightforward. It landed on Great Tornado before we cut. Nope, just kidding. Landed on Freezing Breath. Nice. Alright, we'll see you at Pete. Alright, we made it through. Pete is very concerned that we're going to find out who they really are. No response. Alright, let's find Pete. Cool. So I think what we're going to do is probably just traverse the dungeon. I don't think you all need to see this. Again, if you have questions about how to get here, get to Pete, let me know. But for time's sake, we're going to cut to Pete. And again, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. After searching the dungeon, you find like 5 different data pieces that tell you the story of Pete. So now we should know who they really are. I'm... Did they just pop up? So it's begun. Though I have to say this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's gonna collapse for sure. I actually don't know who Pete is. Who am I? Anybody tell me. Huh. Alright. Let's see. Oh, they're like right there. Huh. Didn't even see little Pete there. Pete, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, okay, I'm gonna battle Pete. This thing's so little. Galestorm 2, okay. Can you imagine Pete just one-shotted this squad? Dang, Pete is strong though. All the weapons. I think this might end it actually. Great tornado. Yeah, those piercing attacks are sheesh. They're no joke. I wish Metal Hagurumon had a piercing attack too. My name is Miko. Yoshido is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshido's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshido. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, did I pick the right one the first time? No, I probably have to pick all of them. Phew, looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Cool. Oh, dang. So there were 3 keywords. I didn't realize that he was just gonna battle us after giving him his name. Oh. No, it's really okay. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko, thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. That's very sweet. I hope Miko digivolves. I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building away from my family. That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me the whole time was Miko here. I talked to Miko about everything there. My memories of my family, Yuki, anything to keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall. It was like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and I came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Dang, okay, that was cool. So, I guess that supernatural storyline was kind of needed to resolve Pete's storyline, so there's that. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our P was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall long ago with the old vacuum tube computer from America occupation days. And somehow using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. Oh, that's cool. So it was a cat and then it became a Digimon. That's wild. Okay. What is bugging you? You mentioned that towards the end, Old Man said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the building at the timing he did. If he'd physically been able to get into the building so much that way, that when oh my gosh, why can't I read this today? You think something would have gone differently? Got any theories you'd like to propose? I don't know. Should we dig a little more? No, I just want to end this case. Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Ah, that's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. Dang. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Cool, I'm glad that we were able to solve that. Alright, so I think we have one more thing to do here. We got a memory up, nice. Oh, I already missed Pete. But what we want to do is use this memory up before I forget, because I always forget. Yep, like I have one in here already I'm not using. I think we can bring another Digimon. So let's go get a Digimon, and then let's head out. Oh. Hey. Sorry, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. I have a message for you. Come to Odaiba. Oh my gosh. Alright. So we have to go help beat EXAMON, it looks like. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do some party management, and then we'll see you in the city I can't pronounce. And we're back. We found EXAMON. Really hard to miss. I'm gonna actually try to heal up real quick. So I had one quick battle in between here. We do have a spray. Okay, it's not gonna let me use it. So I can use all my reserves? That's weird. Okay, we'll just go into the battle. I think we should be fine. If it's EXAMON, we need data, so let's put the datas up here. Alright, cool, we should be good. They also heal a lot too. So Arata's here, we don't trust them anymore. I don't know what this person's trying to do. Here you go, I've been waiting. I'll take care of that big thing first. It'd be messy if your buds started showing up. Yes, they told me all about you. Soften up EXAMON, right? Way to go, Cyber Sleuth. Ah, okay, this one, this is the one you're worried about. It's pretty convenient being able to devour anything. Eaters, Digimon, even human beings, really. I want to eat and eat and eat, and I can't stop. I can't help it, it's like I'm always starving. The more I eat, the more power I gain, but at the same time, I'm able to feel less and less. The strange thing is, that's not as bad as I might have thought, for whatever that's worth. Does that repulse you? I suppose it would have to. What's that? What's the point of getting this powerful? It's not like I want to do something terrible. There was something I had forgotten to do for so long, I finally remembered what it was. So I'm going to finish it, and to do that I need power. More, more, more. More, 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 and more. It's because I remembered, I have nowhere to hide, and all my escape routes are cut off. So I'm moving forward no matter what happens. I won't try to run or hide anymore. Sounds like Aaron. But who cares about all that? You're right, let's just leave that for now. The real matter at hand is this huge thing. Okay, I'm going to start. You gonna eat this entire thing? Oh, this is a cool, cool arena. Breathing is labored. Alright. I actually don't know if we're supposed to destroy this thing or not. Let's see. So I do think we're supposed to beat this thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna auto. Well, first we'll show what Arata does, because that's probably pretty cool. And then we'll probably just auto from here. Yeah, okay. So we'll see at the end. I think we are supposed to go through this entire battle. So we'll see at the end, and hopefully we don't lose all our Digimon before then. We're here towards the end, so we did switch out 2 of our team members. This is actually a data. Did a lot. So we switched out some team members here. We've used up most of our SP, unfortunately, but we're on the last couple hits. And I didn't... Oh. There are a lot of really cool moves that this one's using too, so I wanted people to see it. Oh my gosh. My whole team got destroyed? I was not expecting that. That did so much. Whatever. Okay. Oh, I guess because... I wonder why I didn't bring in 3 new Digimon. That was weird. I'm gonna hit auto. Oh, okay, so my whole team just got destroyed. Okay, so you guys, you all got to see my team get laid out. Which is mostly okay. Because we're like right there at the cusp of winning this. I did not expect that though. My whole team knows Sonic Void, I feel like. Oh no, this is gonna do a lot of damage. Oh. These 2 came back. Okay, sweet. I thought I just lost, honestly. Oh, okay, we ended it. Ooh. I honestly thought we had lost. Thank goodness for Hagurumon and Grand Kuwagamon. Cool, we got a memory X up. This thing is down for the count. Maybe they'll be our ally now. To be fair, they don't seem like they're sentient though. This one's really too big for me. I'm never gonna be able to eat it all. Can I eat this thing? What's that? Something you want to say? I know what you want to say anyway. I mean, it's been on my mind too, the thought that Pseudo could be using me. I'm sick and tired of thinking about all that. Let the clever ones sort out the hard stuff. After all, I'm still just a kid. I haven't grown or changed a bit since 8 years ago. Still just a boy. So I should act like one, right? Do what the wise adults tell me, be good. Arata has strayed far. I've disappointed you, haven't I? We got along so well up until now. But look, I'm changing. I'm no longer the person I once was. Dang. Looks super powerful. Cool. I think we'll end it here. This should be the end of chapter 16, so we'll probably have a few bits of dialogue to end chapter 16, and then we'll start 17 in the next episode. But thank you all for joining. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Alright, bye.